Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTube. Ryan Engelstad here for Thunderdome, Minnesota, and Project My Neighborhood. I get to introduce myself as uh, one of the officers of Project My Neighborhood now, which is really cool. Um, this will be about our May event. It's in Woodbury, Minnesota. It's the next town over from me, and it'll be at Health East Sports Center in Woodbury, Minnesota, and it'll be all day on the 18th, May 18th. We're trying to extend the event even further to make it a true event, especially if you're coming from out of town, by doing something on the 17th where we do our Thunderdome battles. So it'll be at Zion Lutheran Church in Cottage Grove, and we were going to do a blaster swap meet. So Nerf, Busby, X-Shot, Dart Zone, all those great companies, Nerf of course, do a swap meet, talk mods, maybe have some pizza, maybe have some lemonade, and just have a good old time, good old evening, talking about blasters and future of the hobby, and who knows. I think that'd be a good time and a nice, easy evening for us all, especially setting up the event the next day. We're not going to want to stay out late and show up tired the next day, because Saturday it will start right away at 7 in the morning. We will be setting up the field and getting all of the inflatables and everything ready in the morning. But we also have the whole building from that time. So we thought we'd have a meet and greet with some of the YouTube people who are talking about visiting. And if you watch Captain Xavier's channel, you've heard him announce there that this is the May event in Minnesota that he was talking about is coming to our event. So that's really groovy. And we're going to try to grab some other people as well. Invitations are going out. So look forward to that. The actual day of events will be from 10 o'clock until just before 2 will be a stock tournament, and there will be a charge for that because there will be prizes. And plus, we're also, remember, we're renting a huge indoor soccer field. And that isn't, as much as we'd like to do this for free, things cost money. So if we want to have prizes, we want to rent the venue, then we need to be able to recoup some of the money, of course. The actual world record attempt will be from 2 until 6. That part of the event will be free or for donation at the door. So we'd hope everybody who came and would see the value in these events and having more of these events, that they'd give something for attending, of course. But we are going for the world record, and we want to promote the hobby, promote fun, promote the health and the benefits and the goodwill of the community. So if you're not able to give anything, then that's fine, of course. But if you're able to, we'd like a donation for the... it's a nonprofit donation anyway, and it would be a great help for keeping more of these events coming. Because if we can't afford to keep the events going, then of course the events stop happening. Okay, get off that soapbox for now. That will be, and then that'll just be, simple games, because hopefully we'll have a huge crowd, and you'll be yelling at hundreds and thousands of people to try to coordinate games, and the simpler the better on those games. And then after we clear the field, after that event, part of the event, we are going to do a modded tournament, which would be interesting for people who are coming from other places to bring their modded blasters and have fun with a modded tournament. And there would also be prizes and a cost involved in that part. So now it brings you to what you're seeing on the screen here. On the Friday before event, of course, we'll have Clowny patches for sale. I have several of these remaining, and money will go to Clowny when I sell these on his behalf. I have made it through someone else in the 3D printed world. His name, he goes by Dr. Zeus, he said. And he printed up some of these Chronos top primers with the Project My Neighborhood 2019 on them. The logo looks like this, and this would be like a special event piece. I know when I go to events or someone's club, or going out, you want to have something to remember that you participated in that event. That's why concerts sell T-shirts, and on and on and on. So I thought these would be a great way to commemorate the event, is to have something for Kronos, which of course is becoming a very highly modded and blaster favorite in the community. Much like the Strife and Hammershot and others. So I thought that would be a good place to start. So if those are something that interest you, let me know, and we'll either make sure we have enough on hand for people who want them, or we'll use them for the volunteers on the field. So there's that. We can also have more of these coins made up, and this would be a cheaper option, and we can put Velcro on the back to serve as a patch of, boom, I was there, and it would be a really neat, I think, thing to have. Also, we can use it for decision maker on the field to use as the coin, heads or tails to solve conflict. He also designed a cage for a Busby Tommy 20. He donated this as a prize, and I do have two, a yellow and a blue, of the Tommy 20s that he recommended using with this, so maybe we'll take one of those apart and see how this fits ahead of time. He sent this one too. I think this must be version 1. Excuse me. And this must be version 2. And we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll do that as a video on the channel. So, I think that covers most of the bases for the event. And, of course, there'll be further updates as we get closer and more things get ironed out. If there's questions you have, use me as a resource. I've lived in this area my whole life. I can tell you about hotels or restaurants or what's available, or, as far as sourcing materials here. If you're going to fly in from out of town and you want to buy blasters here instead of hauling your own, I can let you know about where to buy. Or, of course, you've seen my collection on the channel about having blasters to use. I suppose if we're going to do that option, we'd probably want to do it the Friday before. So, of course, it'd be in your hands and you're hauling it yourself on Saturday. So, yeah. Questions or comments or things I didn't cover, put it in the comments, or find me on Messenger, find me on Facebook. I should put my email out there in the world as well. It's probably no big secret, is just r.engelstad@comcast.net, and I'll probably put it in the description as well. I know how to do that part. I can do that much. Okay, so this might be a longer video than, 8 minutes. Okay, so we probably should wrap things up, but I'm getting excited about this event because this may be my event of the year. I know Endor still has not made an announcement video yet, but I know he says to be in the Atlanta area, and I am not interested in hot Atlanta in June. Ohio is warm enough, so I know I would not enjoy running around for days in that kind of weather. So this may be my event of the year, so that means I'm excited and motivated and want to have a great time. So any way that you guys can see helping us do that, let us know. And watch for further updates. Thanks so much for watching.